Attention, attention. Are you tired of expensive, low quality web service providers? And are you looking for stunning, amazing, high quality websites and want your website rank on first page of Google? तो आपकी तलाश खत्म होती है यहाँ. Please contact Bieber Inc. on 510-449-9049 510-449-9049 or visit them at www.beerbulls.com. Beerbulls Inc. offers award-winning custom-built websites, web and mobile application development, and internet marketing services. So contact कीजिए Beerbul Inc. को 510-449-9049. आपको satisfy करना और hard work करना यही Beerbul Inc. का मकसद है.
If you own a property and have a second mortgage on it, and if you want to keep this property and get rid of the second loan, attorney Shah Peerally can help. Call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
To all Silicon Valley IT consulting companies, startups, future employees and other H1B visa providers, listen carefully. The H1B season is approaching at a fast pace. The USCIS limits the quota of such visas. Within a few days the quota will be met. As such, the precision of the work to file an H1B is of utmost importance and should be left to experts. The Shah Peerally Law Group PC with California licensed attorneys has proven to be...
If you would like to find out how you can get out of your debts without having to file for bankruptcy, call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
The new novel, The Immigration Lawyer Asylum, has something for everyone: drama and romance. The story is inspired by a true story about a man from Iraq who is a suspected terrorist and wrongfully held by the U.S. immigration. The story is centered on the immigration lawyer, Sarah, who handles the case and describes the entire immigration process to obtain his freedom. The story goes in great depth on filing immigration petitions. If you're a reader who wants to curl up with a book about immigration matters and human rights, visit Amazon.com to buy. Visit www.splgpc.com. Call 510-742-5887.
The Shah Peerally Law Group is now opening its second office in San Francisco. After years of popular demand, the law group has finally decided to make the big jump and has its presence in San Francisco. For more than 10 years, the law group founded by the prominent attorney Shah Peerally has been dedicated to the immigrant community. The law group's new office is opening on February 20th, 2015, at the corner of 21st and Mission Street in the great city of San Francisco. For more information, call 415-643-4342 or 510-742-5887 or email sf@peerallylaw.com. Choose excellence. Choose the Shah Peerally Law Group. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Check out the Shah Peerally Law Show every Monday at noon and every Thursday at 10 a.m., where Shah will discuss various immigration topics, provide news on immigration, and take your phone calls live. Only on Daisy 1170 a.m.
Our privacy rights are being compromised every day. Women continue to make less than men for the same work. Rising tuition makes college harder to afford. What can be done? Join CARE for the 4th annual Muslim Day at the state capitol on Monday, April 27th. Meet your lawmakers and advocate for the change our state needs. Materials, meals, and round-trip transportation are included in the $25 fee. Learn more on the web at carecapitalday.com or call 408-986-9874. This message is sponsored by Shah Peerally Law Group, PC, supporting democracy and activism.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shah Peerally Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, Sastakal, Namaskar to all the listeners. And today we're going to have a live show. Usually I play a recorded show on Monday, while next week is going to be recorded. But this week we're doing it live because there's so many announcements and so many things happening. We will be opening the line, of course, in a few minutes. And but before that, I wanted to discuss about a few things. So first of all, I just wanted to say thank you to all the listeners, to all the support we get from you, and I wanted to let you know that the big thing, of course, is H1B. Today I have on the board with me Liz, and Lisa is going to help me to basically monitor the calls and also be the host with me today on the show. And we're going to talk, of course, about so many things in immigration, and anything I'm going to tell you today, ladies and gentlemen, is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions, and feel free to call our office at 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. And the number to the studio, of course, is 408-912-5565. 408-912-5565. And also we will be checking today about what's happening on the immigration. And the immigration side is a lot of things are happening. First of all, H1B season is finished. We know there will be a lottery now. But also we know there are a lot of issues going on the H1B. For one, there was a delivery alert today by the USCIS saying that some package might have been rejected because they were damaged. What has happened in the weekend, a lot of people have applied, and it seems like there were not enough storage on the side of the USCIS. And what they have done, actually, they have gone ahead and allow some of the containers. Actually, I heard from FedEx that what I've heard is not happening to our clients, but I've heard that FedEx had to leave their trucks there, things like that. And they have said that they will be accepting some of those package bags. So if you want to know more about this, go on our blog, immigrationlegalblog.com, immigrationlegalblog.com. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about, of course, the H1B. When are we expecting? A lot of people asking the question, when are we expecting to have to know about the package? You will start knowing usually at the first week of May. If your package has been, if you get a receipt, there's a big chance you are in. But that doesn't mean you are in the H1B, so be careful. Don't think just because you get the receipt you are in. That means usually when you get the receipt, you are in the lottery. Now the only thing to wait on is does your case get approved or not. So it is very important now to follow up with your attorney or your company and to make sure that things have been done properly. And of course, unfortunately, there will be people who are just going to be lucky. I know a lot of people have filed 2-3 cases with different companies, and they might even get all the 3 of them in. sometimes, and some might even file 4 of them and they don't get a single one in. And again, if you have questions on anything immigration, ladies and gentlemen, you can call live right now, 408-912-5565. This is Attorney Shah Peerally doing the show live from Daisy 1170 a.m. And we are talking about what's happening on the immigration front. And also we will be talking a little bit later about other issues. And now the other thing, of course, is L1B. L1B is another one that has been happening a lot on the front, and many people will actually get what we call an L1B visa easier than it was before. And again, this article is on our blog, immigrationlegalblog.com, immigrationlegalblog.com. And the third thing that we have also, we have started now. As you know, we have championed a lot and advocated a lot for the H4, and luckily now the H4 visa will be able to apply for their work permit. So now you can contact our office if you need help. We are starting to sign retainers for clients and starting collecting the documents so that on May 26th you are ready for the case. So make sure you contact the lawyer early, and our law firm has been doing immigration for a long time, and especially the H4, since we have been involved from the beginning, day one of this law, we kind of know about it. So if you need help, we are not charging a lot for this, so give us a call, 510-742-5887. And also, I was mentioning that since we have been very successful with that, how we have changed this law, now the next step for our law firm is to push for the big change, the change that everybody has been waiting, the waiting time on the EB2 and the EB3 for India. So what we have done, we are proceeding the same way we did for the H4. The first step is we started a petition on change.org. If you go on change.org, and again, that petition link is on my blog, Immigration Legal Blog, Immigration Legal Blog. Just go on the second article, you will see it. And please sign it. We need people to sign it. We need more people to sign it, as many as possible. And in one day I posted it. Well, actually it was there, but I didn't really push it. And yesterday I pushed it, and we got almost 600 signatures in one day, in 1.5 days. So keep coming. We need more signatures, and we hopefully will ask an executive power from President Obama to change that law to make people wait less on the EB2 category, because this is what's causing all the trouble, including the trouble of the H4. So I think we have a couple of callers. Let me take the callers list. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi, I have a question on H1B. So one of my friends applied H1 in 2008. He got just a petition number. He does not have any copy. He didn't go to visa. He's still in India. He has seen the status as approved, but it's been now 7 years almost now. So can he be in the cap exempt, or if he needs to apply H1 again, he has to apply fresh?
Well, this is the thing. Unfortunately, since that person has passed 6 years, it might be a little bit difficult to revive it. But I have a case presently. I'm trying to fight on this, so I don't know. Back in the days in 2007, I was able to do that. 2008, but now after the 2010, once it passes 6 years, you have not taken advantage of it. They might not accept your cap exempt. But it is possible to request it. The only way you will know is to request a transfer and call it a cap exempt and hope that they will accept it. If they do, then you get in. But from what I know, the chances are very low. Okay?
How to get the copy or duplicate I-797 if we don't have anything and the employer has given to us?
If you don't have that, that would be harder then, because the only way you will get that is from your employer. If you don't have an employer, because the H1B belongs to the employer, nobody else, so it's very hard. You can try to do a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act form, but I think it's Form 698 or something like that, and if it goes through, you will get it, but the truth is only the employer can really give you that. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello? I think I lost the other caller.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Shah, for taking my call. This is Vijay here. I have a query regarding my L1 visa. I entered in U.S. in November 2012, and I got 3-year I-94. But I went back to India this year in January for 2 weeks, and I came back in December 31st this year. And then I got my I-94 only till June 27 this year, which is my petition end date as well as visa end date. So I was wondering, is it some error in giving the I-94 this time? Because now my I-94 is not even for 3 years, which was the case when I entered first year.
Yeah.
So, and the next
that's the problem.
And the next question is, can I contact CBP to update my I-94, and can I get it for next 3 years? Because I came to know that if it is L1A blanket, then I can get I-94 for 3 years if my petition is blanket, if my petition is valid at time of port of entry.
Yes. Well, you got it all true, but when is your passport expiring?
Passport is expiring in 2020.
Okay, then it's not a passport issue. Yeah, What I would advise you to do, you go ahead to the CBP in San Francisco and try to check with them what has happened there. But oftentimes they will issue those I-94 based on your contract and things like that. So it's very hard for me to tell you why they give it less. Maybe it's a mistake, or maybe there's a reason. Maybe your contract is limited to 1 year. But technically you are right on this. You're supposed to get that 3 years. But I will advise you to check with the lawyer who worked on the case, or go to the CPP on San Francisco. I don't know where you're located. Where are you located? In which area? In California?
Sunnyvale. Yeah, California.
Sunnyvale. So you should go to the CBP office on Sampson Street, Washington and Sampson, and then check with them. They might be able to help you and clean it. Okay?
I called them. They told me to go back. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. What did they tell you?
I told them, and they asked me to go to San Jose International Airport and the CBP office for any further query. So, should I go to San Jose or should I go to San Francisco?
The CBP office is in San Francisco, as far as I know. I don't think they have one in San Jose yet, Santa Clara, I mean. Okay. But technically, it has to. This is not the USCIS issue. This is a CBP issue. Okay. So you need to go there. Go to San Francisco and check with them. And if in case they are not able to help you, just give me a call at 510-742-5887. Let me look at the case, or talk to your company lawyer and see if they can fix it from there. You can also do an extension from in December, but it's small work, okay?
Sure, right? Sure. Thank you.
Good luck to you. You're welcome. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi. I have a question on H4 EAD.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
My H1B extension is pending right now. I think it will be in August. So do I need to wait until my pending this is approved and apply after I get it, or can I apply it in May? So,
what is pending? Your H1B or H4?
My H1B extension. And have
okay.
H4.
Well, yeah, there are two ways to do that. You can go ahead and do premium, and then apply. But technically, when you're doing extension, how about your wife's H4? Is she expiring, or she's still good?
That is also expiring everything. Yeah. So she
okay, then during the pending extension, since it can be filed concurrently, if you have not received the approval yet, you can always use the receipt, attach and then apply for the EAD at the same time. And if you're getting confusion, just give me a call at the office. We'll handle it for you. It's not a problem. But the best way to do that is to go ahead and premium your case so that you know where you stand also. And then even when the H4 is pending, you know the H4 will hold because the H1 was approved. And you can use that pending receipt and file for the EAD. Okay? Okay. But if you need help on this, it might be a little bit technical because this is new and many people will not know how to do it. But I kind of have an idea how to do it. You can give me a call. I'll be glad to help you. Okay? And the number to our office, 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hi.
Hi, my name is Khalid. How are you?
Hi, Khalid. How are you?
My question is regarding a B2 visa. I was calling my mother-in-law because my wife is expecting, and they denied the visa a couple of times, saying that because of the 214B. So my question was, how can we establish stronger ties to the home country and show them?
Yeah, the 214B is for people who don't know. It's for they are looking for ties. Unfortunately, Khalid, which country are they coming from? Pakistan, India, or Bangladesh?
Pakistan, they're coming from.
Pakistan. Unfortunately, when it comes to the B2 visa, it's a lot of luck. If I were you, I'll keep reapplying. The ties that you can. What is your status? Is your wife a U.S. citizen?
No, we just actually had our fingerprints done, so 485 is active right now for a couple of months.
Okay, that's why kind of this is a problem when it comes to B2. There's no real secret. What you need to show is if she has a job, which I doubt because probably she's an elder lady in Pakistan. She's not working. But if she has properties, if she has medical, if she needs to do any kind of medical thing, like say for a doctor needs to follow up with her, the doctor can write a letter. But even you do all this, it's still the chances is luck. What I did, I have clients, I don't even handle these cases because even us, we cannot do much. What you can do, two ways you can do that. You can go ahead and try again, and if it doesn't work, go see a congressperson and ask them if you could please help you because your wife is expecting and you want her to see the child, please help you. But unfortunately, there's no secret in this. And I tried before for anybody. That's why I don't take those cases because I can't do much. We are stuck. The B2 is purely your luck. But show things that she will go back. Show more proof, as many proof you can show. And if they accept to look at it, that's the biggest problem. Sometimes they don't even look at it. So if they accept to look at it, then you have a good chance. But I had clients, it's over the fifth time they get it. I had one person calling on the radio. I think I remember it was for some years back. She said on the sixth time she got it. So you should still keep trying because she was not denied for fraud. She was just denied for ties, so she can keep trying. Okay?
Right. Okay, thank you so much for your help. Appreciate it.
Good luck. Inshallah, she will be able to come. Okay, let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello? Hello? Yes.
Hi.
This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Yes.
I have a question about filing green card for my parents.
Yes,
so
I'm listening.
They will be coming in May and on visitor visa. So I had a question. Do I need to wait some time before I file? Because
yeah, the whole problem is on the intention. So what happens is that since you already have the intention, it's kind of wrong for them to come in. But they can still come in. Usually we recommend waiting 60 days. There's an article on our website on that. It's called B1, B2 Adjustment of Status. Just read that article. It will guide you. But don't file right away because then the intention will be present. The way it works is that let's say they come to the United States and then they decide to stay. That's okay. What they don't like is you already have the intention, you already prepare everything, and you just bypass the system. So what I would recommend, you don't talk about it right now. Don't make your intentions right now. And then when they reach here, then you decide if they want to stay or go. Then you wait 60 days and you file. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you have more callers, but you can call. The studio lines are still open, 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. And I really appreciate the fact that today we are getting a variety of questions on different fields. We usually get a lot on H1B and H4, but today we got on H1, on H4, on family-based, parents' petitions, etc. So you can always call. And if you need a private consultation, feel free to call our office. The number to our office is 510-742-5887. At the beginning of the show, I was talking a little bit about the petition to change the waiting time for the people from India, especially because the waiting time is the hardest on the Indians and the Chinese. Mostly the Indians, actually. Even the Chinese is not that bad as the Indians. So I will recommend that you all help us. Sign this petition, share it. If you go on change.org, and actually the petition is on my blog, on immigrationlegalblog.com, you will see petition to reduce waiting time on EB2 and EB3. If you go on change.org, also you will see the petition there. In one day, like I said, we got almost, although the petition was there for a while, just suddenly yesterday it picked up, and we got in one day almost 500 signatures, and we need more because we are hoping that the same what we did on the H4 we can do for the people who are waiting and waiting and waiting. You name it. People are suffering a lot on this waiting time, and excuse me. And the reason I'm saying that we need that now because a lot of people are being subject to abuses because of this. And now what happens? Something great also came up. Something good and bad. There's a U visa that is going to be certified by the Department of Labor for those who have been abused in their work. For example, H1Bs. I don't know yet how it's going to be defined. They just announced that yesterday. It's on my blog also and my website. They are going to look into that and certify the U visa. The U visa, for those who don't know, if you're a victim of certain crimes and you get certified by the police usually or the FBI, you can get a green card through it. So if you have been abused basically by your employer and you qualify for this and the Department of Labor sign on the certification, we can get you a green card. So if you're in this situation, give us a call too, 510-742-5887. I'll give you more information on this. It's already on my website. If you go on splgpc.com, splgpc.com, go on latest news, just read about the new visa, DOLU visa, and hopefully we can help. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi, thanks for taking. So, I about this.
Mm-hmm. Hello? Your phone is not, I cannot hear you properly. Hello? Hello? Let me take the other caller. I think we lost the caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hey,
Yes, I'm listening to you.
thanks for conducting this show for us, and
You're welcome.
it's very
Thank
helpful.
you.
I have a question regarding my wife. My name is Anil. My wife is on OPT, and right now, this H1, this year we applied for H1 for cap gap. I also have a I-140 approved, and her application is in premium process. So I think we should know by May 2nd week whether her application is approved or not. So my question is there any way that we can apply both H4 status as well as EAD at the same time? Because I don't want to wait for the application to get approved once the H4 is approved. That you understand my point, where we have to stay for 3 to 4 months without working.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a very good question, and I'm advising people on a case by case basis on that. The problem is that once you file for the H4, as long as the H4 is pending, the H4 part, the change of status, not the EAD itself, as long as this is pending, she's still on student visa. So if she gets an OPT, that OPT is still valid. But the day the H4 gets approved, what will happen? It will kill the F1 status, and that will also kill the OPT. So the question is that, are you willing to take chances? Because let's say you get the H4 approved and it takes another 1 month to get the EAD, then you will be in a situation of losing for 1 month. What I'm advising most people is to enjoy their OPT, and then if they're thinking that the OPT, depending on the school, is not strong, then go ahead on their H4. Or the other option, they can leave the country and come back, get their H4 right away to consular processing. Just leave and come back in 1 week, and then right away file for their EAD, or file it concurrently on May 26th. So it's a case by case basis. It all depends if you're willing to take the chance of losing that 1 month or so. Or if you don't feel the OPT is strong and the school is not strong, like there are some schools I'm getting a lot of calls where they're having huge background check on their school. I don't want to name that school, but they're getting huge background check and they're getting huge RFEs. Nobody's even approving the OPT and they are delaying it. Then in this case, I would recommend going to your H4 EAD.
She's already on OPT. Her OPT is going to expire in November. Actually, she approved.
Okay. So it's not a new OPT, right? So she's going to do extension on OPT.
My question is we can. Is there any way that we can apply H4 petition as well as EAD concurrently?
Yes.
Because
yes. To answer your question, yes.
Oh, okay. So is that so we can apply H4 because if I apply first H4 and then EAD after, so we have to, even if the H4 is approved, then she'll be out of status from OPT, so she can't work. So then we apply for EAD, then it will take 3 to 4 months to get approved. That 3 to 4 months you can't work, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, but this is they have specifically allowed in this law to do concurrent filing, and I have set up a website which purely deals with the H4 EAD. It's called h42ead.com, H42EAD, not number 2, but 2 like 2 T-O, H42ead.com. Just read it, all those. I have a lot of good questions answered there, and I'm loading it with a lot of news. And if you need help on doing it and basically making this happen for you, you can give us a call, 510-742-5887. Okay, and we're not charging much to do this because these are just nominal fees, and we can get it done for you and do it at the right time and the right timing and everything. Okay?
Okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Good luck to you. Very, very good question. Let me take another call. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi. I have a question. If for the parents, if we apply for a green card, being a citizen ourselves, so how long it will take?
Well, if your mother or father is outside, is in India or Pakistan, it's taking around 8 months to 1 year. But if they're inside the United States and they visit a visa, for example, or even out of status and they entered legally, then it takes like 4 months to 5 months to get it. So it all depends where they are.
Oh, okay. If it is inside, it's less. And one more question. Once they become green card holder, how long they will have to wait to file for the citizenship?
What do you mean extension? The green card holder
No.
is 10
Once
years.
they become green card holder, and how long they will have to wait for becoming citizen?
5 years. 4 years and 9 months. 5 years. It's under 5-year rule. Okay?
Oh, 5-year rule for same everybody.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Not everybody. For marriage cases, it's different. But for most cases, it's 5 years. Okay?
Okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi. I have a question regarding I-140 and H1 extension beyond 6 years.
Yes. I'm listening to you.
So, okay. I have an approved I-140 from previous employer, and the status in USCIS website, it shows as the past date when it was approved. So I assume there are no changes in I-140 status. So I'm with a new employer right now, and I'm due for extension. So can I file for extension, or do I have to check with previous employer?
You have to get the I-140, and the I-140 has to still be valid to get your extension. If it is not valid, then you will have a big problem unless you have another I-140 or a pending labor with this existing company. But just to let you know, there is some bad news when it comes to checking the status online. I have a client last week who came to me, last week or 2 weeks ago, who thought the same situation, that he checked online and the I-140 was still good. But then when he filed his extension, he got a rejection saying that the I-140 was revoked long time ago. So be careful on that. If it is a big company, usually they don't revoke the I-140, but small companies do. So hopefully it's still available. But if it is available, you have a copy of it, you should be able to do your extension, because it doesn't have to be an I-140 from the same company. And the same rule will apply for H4 too, just to let people know. Okay?
Okay, got it. Yeah. I do have
Okay,
I-140. Is there a way I can check the status apart from USCIS site?
No, only your employer and USCIS can tell you that. They won't tell you until you file something. That's the unfortunate part. Sometimes they will send you a letter saying, oh, we are revoking it, but most of the time they don't. They just deny your case, because without an I-140 approved and you are beyond 6 years, or a pending labor, 365 days, you cannot even extend your H1B. You cannot even transfer. So be careful on that. Okay? And if you need help, give me a call at the office, 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi. I have a question about applying green card for my parents.
Yes,
so
I'm listening.
Their first 6 months of B2 ended January this year, and then we applied for an extension for another 6 months due to medical reason. And now the time had come when my sister is getting citizenship. So can we apply for his green card now?
Yes. Yes, as soon as she gets citizenship, you can apply. Even they overstayed, you can still apply as long as they don't leave the country. And if you need help on that, give me a call. I'll help you and your sister, basically, to do it smoothly. No problem. Yeah, they can apply.
Yeah, because, probably I may need to give you a call because my sister lives in a different state and then they are here with me, but she will apply.
No, it's not. It's not a problem. I handle a lot of cases from outside of state. We are just like now handle cases from Florida, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, even Louisiana. So it's not a problem. So give me a call. I'll be glad to help you. But don't let them leave. Don't let them leave the country. That's the only thing you should not do. If you're sure your sister will get citizenship, don't let them leave the country. And if your sister is not getting her citizenship, give me a call before you do anything. Okay?
And then once they get the green card, then they can go to other country for a few months, right?
Of course. As long as they don't stay too long outside, they won't lose it. But if they want to stay longer than that, they can take what we call a re-entry permit, and they can stay outside for 2 years. Okay?
Yeah, what
okay,
number
good
should I
luck to
call?
you.
Is it the same number? This is studio number, right?
No, the number 510-742-5887. 5887. 510-742-5887.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so you're welcome. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hello, Shah. My name is Rajesh, and I have a question for H1 and H4. So I'm on H1 right now, but my employer is not ready to sponsor my wife's H4 visa. If I want to pay on my own, can I bring them here without even my employer knowing it?
Yeah, of course. It has nothing to do with the employer, provided we have a copy of the I-140 or your 6-year extension. So, yeah, you don't have to. This is one thing that many people don't understand. The H-4 has nothing to do really with the employer. The H-4 is a dependent visa. Technically, they should be doing the H-4 extension if they're doing a transfer or something like that. But there's nothing that forces them to do the EAD for your wife. And that's why many people are contacting us to do it, because we know how to do it. So give me a call at the office. I'll be more than glad to handle the case for you. Okay?
Sure. Okay.
The number to my office is 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello? Okay, I don't think I have more callers. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost, the show is, we had a lot of calls today, and I'm very, very happy because we got calls on every, like I said, on every issues on immigration pretty much, including parents' petition and H1B, H4. H4 is a big thing. It's opening now up, and we are expecting almost 200,000 applications to be sent on that day from everybody not from our office, but from everybody, and we want to let you know that in case you need help on the H4, feel free to call our office, 510-742-5887. Those who have followed us for years know how much we have been fighting, and this was a victory for our team and everybody on H4 and H1B. And now the next fight is going to be getting the green card for people. So we need your support again, just like you did on the H4. We are going to do a campaign to push President Obama to change the waiting time on the EB2 and the EB3. So please go on change.org and sign the petition and share it. It's very important you share the petition and you comment. We need those comments because when we write the letter to the president, like I did on H4, if you look at those letters that we published, it was written basically explaining the pain of the people of how they were suffering. So if you don't put your code or your 2 cents on it, it's very hard for us to kind of guess. So please feel free to go online and sign this petition. And that petition is also on my blog, immigrationlegalblog.com, immigrationlegalblog.com. I was mentioning earlier before we had the callers that there is a new thing that is going to happen under the U visa. The U visa is an amazing visa, by the way. For all those, if you have been victim of certain crimes, and you can see them on my website, splgpc.com, you are eligible for the U visa. What the U visa does, it allows you to get a work permit, and after 3 years you can file for a green card. So if you are eligible for that, you should be contacting us, 510-742-5887. The good news now is we have a situation where Before, the U visa had to be certified by what we call a FBI, authorities like the police and things like that. But now with a new proposition from the Department of Labor, people who are also affected by abuses for employment can also get their U visa certified by the Department of Labor. So I would recommend you give us a call too on that. We have one caller. Let me take the caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in air.
Yeah, hi. So I have a question regarding conversion of H4 to H1. So I'm on H4 right now. Is it possible for an H1 transfer on the H4 status? Like I already have an H1 approved.
Yes. You have an H1 approved, so you are cap exempt depending on the situation. And if you still have the years on that, yes, you can just do. What we need to do is a transfer. It's not a transfer of it's a transfer of status somehow. The only difference is, let's say you are with company A and you stop working with company A, and you went on H4, and now you want to move to company B. You file your transfer under premium. I recommend that. Within 3 weeks, you'll have an approval. Once you get an approval, then you can move to the company B. You cannot move before the approval. I repeat that. You cannot move before the approval. You can only approve. But yes, it is doable because once you are cap exempt, you're already cap exempt. So you can enjoy that. No problem.
So do I need to switch the status from H4 to H1? Like, do I need to go out, get it stamped? Like, my current status is
No,
H4.
if you maintain status, no. No, if you maintain status, no. You're just shifting the status from H4 to H1 and the transfer of employment.
Once I get that transferred, it is automatically, approved and stamped. Like I am on H1 again.
Yes, you're on H1 depending if you meet the requirements of status to status. Because if you broke status in the middle, then no. But if you have not broken the status and you are moving, then no, you don't have to leave the country. We do that all the time for clients. And if you need help on that, give us a call. I'll be glad to do it for you. Okay?
Sure. All right. Thank you.
Okay. The number to the office, 510-742-5887. And for those who want to call, we're going to take a couple of more callers. The number 408-912-5565. This is the studio number. And the number to our office, if you want a consultation or you want us to work on your case, 510-742-5887. And for all those on H4, just to let you know, you don't have to go with your company lawyer to do the H4 EAD. And most of them will not want to do it because I'm getting a lot of calls. They say they don't want to, they don't know how to do it. We know how to do it. Probably we know because we have been doing it. We have been working on this law for a long time now. Before this law was even passed, we really kind of struggled. And if you look at the letters we wrote to the president, and it's exactly pretty much what he has passed. So actually, it's a little bit better than what we have asked. So we know it, and we know how to help you. And the website to check for H4 especially, we have built a website because we're getting so much traffic, and we wanted people to get the exact information. You can go on h42ead.com. H42EAD, the word two, so H42TOEAD, H4TOEAD.com. Check it and pass it to your friends, and you will get a lot of answers there. We have some good YouTube videos also, and also let people know all those radio shows, we put them on YouTube. If you type Peerally Law on YouTube, you will have our channel, and please subscribe to it, and you will get a lot of information there. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi. I have a question. I am on 8th year of my H1B. My 140 is approved. I'm planning to change my employment. So what happens to my priority date when I change the employment?
Okay. The priority date you can keep, but you have another problem. You have to make sure that this I-140 doesn't die before you transfer, because without this I-140 in your hand, you won't be able to even transfer. Because many people don't know this. They just go ahead, tell the employer I'm leaving, and they do a transfer. And during the middle of the transfer, the I-140 is revoked. And if that I-140 is revoked, you don't even get the transfer, no matter how much time is left on your 797. So that's the only issue. But apart from that, the priority date, even if it is revoked, you still keep it. Okay?
Okay, so the once the H1 transfer is done, even though 140 is revoked, I can still port the date.
Yeah, you can. You can always port the date, even any time. Date is not a problem. Only time you lose the date if there was fraud on the I-140. But the problem is the H1B transfer in itself. If it is not done properly, you might lose on all the ends. So be careful before you transfer. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. So once H1 transfer is done, I am safe. The green card can be refiled.
You're not safe 100% because let's say you want to move to another company and you lose that I-140, you have to wait for another I-140 in your hand to move to another company if you want to work for company C. So that's why I'm telling people to be very careful when they're doing transfers based on the previous company's I-140. Okay?
Oh, no. Sorry, I'm confused. So once the H1 is transferred, can I join the new company?
Yeah, you can join. No problem. Because they will already give you, if the I-140 is still alive, they will probably give you 3 years. But during that 3 years, you better make sure that the other company is filing a new labor for you an I-140 and put the priority date. That's the only thing I'm saying. Okay?
I see. Got it.
All right?
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to you. So let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Yeah, hi. I have a question regarding I-94. So I'm on H1 and my H1 is expiring August 2017, but my passport is expiring October 5th this year, so it's 10/5. But recently I came back from India and in the airport they think it's the passport is expiring 5/10 because May 10 because date format difference. My I-94 now is valid only up to May 10 this year. So what options I have right now?
Yeah, this is one caller in the beginning asked something very similar. What happened is whenever you're traveling, make sure your passport is has a lot of time on it because every time you come back, no matter how much your I-94 was before, and you're coming back in the U.S. and you have a passport which is limited in time, it will stop at the passport date. Be careful on that. So what you need to do in this, you have two ways to do that. You can go ahead, get a new passport, and go to the CBP and ask them to extend the I-94. The other option is get your new passport, go to Mexico or something, and come back. And as long as you have a stamp on your passport, you will be able to get a new I-94, which is longer. The third way to do that is in November, have your company extend your H1B I-94 and refile an extension on your H1B. So right now, you need to get the passport. That's the first thing you need to do. And then you can give me a call at the office. I can guide you for the rest, what needs to be done. Okay?
But passport expires in October, but because of some mistake by officer, it's only up to May because of date format change. So is there anything I can do so that extend my I-94 till October?
Yeah, you can go. You can go. Oh, okay, I thought it was expiring on October also. I'm sorry for that part. You have to go to the CBP office right away, or leave the country and come back. Call the CBP, go online, type the CBP number, the Custom Border Patrol, tell them what has happened, and ask them if they can give you a temporary extension until you get your passport. But it needs to be done right away, otherwise it would be a problem. So go ahead, call them before May, and if you're having problems, give me a call at the office. We can do a consultation and guide you what to do. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. So the caller, I kind of misunderstood. I thought it was going up to the November, to the October. In this case, in May. That means it was a mistake, so the CBP has to clear that. So ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to take more callers now. We're almost done with the show. I wanted to thank you all for listening. And also, we're going to talk a little bit about debt settlement. And this is another area of law that we practice. This is where people have debts, credit card debts, second mortgage debts, judgment against them. We can help you. We can actually get rid of those debts for a fraction of its value sometimes. And the website to check is yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. You have done many of those cases, almost 1,200 of them. It has slowed down because the house market has gotten better, but we're still getting calls for people who have houses in remote areas in California, because these are limited to California, where their house is still underwater, so we can still get rid of the second mortgage. So give us a call, 510-742-5887. We can also negotiate amounts if you have them with, for example, we had a case where state of California won a judgment against one of our clients, and we were able to negotiate with them and reduce the amount. Even after the judgment, we can still negotiate for you, Because once you get a judgment, what they can do to you, they will garnish your paycheck, they will put levy on your bank account, they will put lien on your property. You don't want this to happen because this is a headache. It's very hard to get out of those. So what we can do, we can negotiate and get you out of it. Because once you get a judgment against you, pretty much everything is up for grabs. They will take whatever they can, and they will do it because that's their job. And we can negotiate with collection agencies, other lawyers, because we are a licensed attorney. So ladies and gentlemen, call us if you need help on debt settlement, 510-742-5887. The website to check is yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. The other thing that I wanted to mention, as you know now, we have an office in San Francisco. We have been working on this office for a while, and we wanted to kind of set it up clearly. So hopefully now it will be set up. We will also be taking cases there. The number to the San Francisco office is 415-643-4342. So if you're a company, you want to do your H1B or anything, we're going to start taking those cases as from May. But right now we're taking all the cases actually in Newark. But we will have both offices operating. We will give you more details soon. So please check it also. And we have Sami there who has been doing immigration for more than 20 years now. And I'm very proud to have him on board with me. So please help us. We speak a lot of languages, and including Urdu, Punjabi, Hindi, French, Creole, Portuguese, Spanish, Italian. We got it all. So if you need help, please give us a call. And today, ladies and gentlemen, whatever I told you is purely educational. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. If you have any questions, contact an attorney, and you can contact us, 510-742-5887. Just to let you know, we have those petitions on change.org, reduce the waiting time for India. It's very important now we focus on this. It's high time those people who have been waiting for years get their green card. And since it has worked for the H4, as you know, we have pushed it. We're going to do the same, including the media campaign, etc. We hope we're able to change that law too. We never know, but we will try our best. And we're going to push it to executive order just like President Obama gave on the H4. And for those who need help with the H4 visa now, please give us a call, 510-742-5887. Please sign our petition. We also have another petition running for people from Yemen. We had the Yemeni embassy last week on Thursday, talking what's happening there. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen, we support each other as immigrants. We are looking for what we call a TPS, a temporary protected status for Yemeni nationals who are living in the U.S. because the situation is very bad. The government grants this all the time. There's war, like it was granted for Syria, Sudan, and many other countries whenever there's a big war going on. So please help us, support us on all those. God will give you back. And we want your help. We need your help. And I want you to check our blog, immigrationlegalblog.com. And for those who wants to, on H4, the website is H42EAD, H4TOEAD, H4TOEAD.com. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Liz, for being on the show with me today. And we'll be back on Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And on Friday at night, they repeat those shows, so please listen to them. And next week, hopefully, you'll have some recorded show, but they will be covering different topics. So please call us if you have questions, 510-742-5887. The websites to check, splgpc.com, immigrationlegalblog.com, and h42ead.com. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Keep listening to KLK. We'll be back on Thursday. Take care. Bye-bye.
If you would like to find out how your second or third mortgage can be removed for a fraction of its price, call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.